Okay, in here I have a big chunk of pork loin. It's from Zaycon Fresh. And to it, I'm going to add a jar of my home canned pineapples. I'm making a sweet and sour pork with stir-fry veggies and fried rice and egg noodles. Well, I guess they'd be rice noodles. That's my day so far. Now that it's been cooking for a while, as you can see in Zaycon, when you get a pork loin, you get both of them. So they're going to separate, and then I just cut them down. There we go. Okay, they've cooked really good and all the way through. So I'm just going to pull all the meat out because I want that juice that's at the bottom. I'll be adding a little bit more water again. I cooked too much of the water out. So these cooked for 6 hours on high. Next time I'll do it 5 hours on high, so I make sure there's still some more liquid in there. Alright. You want to leave the pineapples in there. I'm going to get some water and my other ingredients. We'll be back. Okay, I've got 3/4 of a cup of water. I'm going to add a couple tablespoons of the carrots. Thrive Life. A couple tablespoons of the onions. I have the dehydrated here. Dehydrated chopped onions. Dehydrated onions. I like the dehydrated onions. They're my favorite of the onion types. And then my absolute favorite, green pepper or mixed peppers. A couple tablespoons of everything, all mixed up. I'm going to put the lid back on this and let this cook for about 20 minutes to a half an hour on high till these all rehydrate. Then I'm going to pull apart my pork tenderloins, put it all in there, and get it ready. Okay, it's been 20 minutes and they absorbed all the moisture, but they still need to rehydrate some more. So I'm adding another 3/4 of a cup of water, which makes it 1.5 cups. And again, I'm just going to put the lid on it and let it sit for a while. Okay, on to the next thing I'm doing. Now, I was removing the video files off my camera here because I'd filled my camera up and I needed more room, and I realized when I was going back over my video I called this sweet and sour pork. It's not by any means. This is more sweet ramen pork. It's about the only way I can get my kids to actually eat Chinese food. So that's what it is. Alright. My spice here. Hold on. It's brand new. It's closed up. I had to open it. Hang on. Oh, I hate these seals. They're such a pain in the butt. Okay. tad bit of ginger. Tad bit of turmeric. And garlic. A lot of garlic. Alright. Mix this up. Now I'm going to dump all the pork back in. I've taken all the chunks of pork and pulled them apart so they're shredded. Alright. Get all this mixed up really good. My kids decided they didn't want fried rice. So if you want fried rice, all you have to do is make some fried rice on the side. And this can go on top of the fried rice. What I'm going to do is let this sit and simmer together for a little bit. Oh, you're slipping and falling. Let it sit and simmer together for a little bit. And mix up all the flavors. That smells so good. I wish I had smell-o-vision. Alright, we'll be back. So, apparently this video has turned into not only a cooking video, but a leftover makeover video. Last night, I pushed the button wrong, pushed it too many times, ended up, instead of filming the Chinese dinner over top of fried rice and noodles, I ended up recording an hour and a half out my window as we ate our dinner and then got our kids ready for bed. So, we didn't get the end of that, but the Chinese pulled pork can go right on top of fried rice and a pile of rice noodles, and it's really good. Then what I do the next day with the leftovers is I make real mashed potatoes, and I add about 1/4 cup of butter. And about a tablespoon of garlic. And a teaspoon and a half of pepper. And then I'm going to let this all sit for a couple of minutes so that the butter can melt into the potatoes. And then I'm going to mash it all up. And then I'm going to take the leftover Chinese, put the mashed potatoes on top of it, throw it in the oven, and bake it in the oven for about 20 minutes to a half an hour, and we'll have shepherd's pie. Alright, we'll be back. Alright, I have my Chinese there. Let me grab a spoon. Then we just top the Chinese off with the potatoes. Stick it in the oven for about half hour to 45 minutes. And you've got excellent shepherd's pie out of your leftover Chinese. We'll be back, hopefully, when I pull this out of the oven. I will try my best to make sure that I've pushed the buttons correctly. We'll be back. And there it is. My family got to it, but I happen to have a plate right here. Big, beautiful shepherd's pie, leftover makeover, with the Chinese pulled pork that I made yesterday. And there we have it. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up and leave a comment down below. Let me know what other things you'd like to see me do. And we'll see you in the next one. Remember, stay positive. Bye.